Welcome back to American Idol Extra. Sitting here with Jason Castro and a very special guest, Idol vocal coach and arranger Debra Byrd. Welcome.
Thank you.
So the folks at home, Byrd, so they know you do what each week? You coach them on their songs. You help them. Well, how's the process work?
Since season 1, I have been helping the contestants after they choose their song. When they make their song choice, then we begin working on it, working on how they present themselves on the stage and to the planet. So, yeah, because it becomes, they've got the choice, and how do they see themselves performing it? How do they see themselves as an artist and as a recording artist? So it becomes multi-layered, and we just work on that week after week.
Trying to help them achieve the vision they have for themselves.
Absolutely.
Kind of like a mirror that talks back.
Yeah? Had you ever worked with anybody on this kind of thing before?
No. I didn't sing for anybody.
And what was the experience like? Was it easy? Was it difficult?
At first, it was strange, you know, because I was shy. I was like, but then Byrd really became one of my more encouraging people around. I couldn't do it every week. She would have to give me pep talks, come in Thursday morning, because I'd be like, I can't do this.
Do you ever say to them, well, that's a terrible song choice. Don't do that, honey.
I wish I could, but the answer is no. I mean, I will do anything I can to talk to them about why they chose a song. If it's really horrifying, if it's just awful, it becomes, okay, what else do you have to choose? What were your other choices?
Right,
that's right.
Yeah. And really, for the contestants, that needs to be their decision because they're going to live and die by this song choice,
That's
right?
right, absolutely.
How do you feel when you're sitting out in the audience? I'm going to pick on you just a tiny bit, Jason. I'm sorry. How do you feel when you're sitting out there and somebody has a bad night or forgets the words? It's like one of your kids up there. What are you going through when you're watching that?
I stop breathing. I hold my breath, really, and these black curtains, I kind of twirl in the curtain, and I literally go into a mini panic, and have to calm down. But we all do that. Michael does it, Dorian does it, Matt does it sometimes. But we just have to hold each other up because we always want the best for them. And to see them go through the struggle, miss a lyric, forget a melody, whatever it is, we feel it as well.
What kind of things did you look for from her for help? Was it for arrangements? How do I cut this down to 1:30?
I mean, yeah, and lots of time it was just a lot in my vocal technique, I guess, because I'm kind of new and fresh at this. But lots of times I'd have trouble breathing, or sometimes like certain phrases I couldn't get them out, and she'd that was kind of one of the bigger things I think I realized. And then sometimes just some melodies and notes and stuff to do.
Has there ever been a situation where somebody made a terrible, terrible choice, and then came back to you and asked you to, oh, you got to help me fix this. I can't do this. I mean, how late in the game can it get before you just can't make any changes anymore?
Depends on the size of the change, because there's a whole machine that happens after the song choice happens, then the edit happens, and then it goes out to the other arrangers, the orchestrators, the parts have to be done for the band. That's right.
Get all ready for it.
All of that stuff has to happen. So there is a deadline. I mean, we can do things like raise a key. We can cut out a couple bars here and there, make it faster or slower, but minor things like that. But to have a big edit with the big scissors, it's not going to happen.
Do you feel like you've grown as a singer and as a musician, getting to work with somebody like Byrd?
Very much. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like I've grown a lot since I've been here.
It's been a long trip for you since that first audition in Dallas to #4, which is just a great, great spot to be in. Let's take a look back at your time on Idol and the journey that it's been. Have a look.
When I auditioned in Dallas, I had only performed in public about 5 times.
Look, I think you look the part, Jason. I'm not sure that you sounded the part.
I'm going to say yes.
I say yes.
Welcome to Hollywood, Jason.
Seen your flag on the marble arch, and love is not a victory march. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah.
I am so glad that you showed a beautiful vulnerability.
Jason, I've got to tell you, you are getting better and better and better.
Yeah.
Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly.
That was the hottest so far tonight right there. That was blazing, molten hot.
I must find a way of letting go, 'cause baby, I don't wanna cry.
You're getting so confident and so in that zone, and it's just lovely to hear you.
I am going to have to agree with
The luau.
Paula.
You know, if I could just make music, that's my dream job, and that could become a reality.
No, I don't wanna
When Over the Rainbow came up on that screen, you really lit up. When that, you and the ukulele, you really lit up. Was that the best week for you?
That was the best week for many reasons. I mean, I learned the ukulele in a week. That was just fun and cool. I loved it. And just the song was one of my favorite songs. And it was just beautiful to sing. And that one I actually, you know, every performance I've ever watched back, I watch it and at some point I cringe and I'm like, oh, and I shut it off. But that one, I could sit through the whole thing. And I think just vocally it was my best one too. I was on most
I felt exactly the same. Not only were you on, but I saw a range in your voice that I didn't always see in the other performances. That and Hallelujah, I thought you really showed the full breadth of your range.
Hallelujah would have been one of my favorites, except for that last note. And a couple parts, like I was kind of shaky, so because that's another one of my favorite songs. It was such a blast singing it.
Is there ever a sense when you have those great weeks like Hallelujah? I mean, I think everybody would say Hallelujah and Over the Rainbow really stand out for them. Is there ever a sense that you're struggling to get back to that point?
I mean, you always are, and it's all about the song. Like those songs, it's those songs. It's not anything me or it's just, and those songs only come around, you know, every so often. They're not in every song list, you know. There's not, you know, I was like, we want the Hallelujah again, but there's not a Hallelujah in every week. You know?
Yeah. I think I know the answer to this if I know you. Do you have any regrets about this? Would you do it all the same?
I mean, if there was any way to sing a little better, I would. But no regrets. I did my best.
Well, congratulations, man. Number 4 and an extremely talented bunch. I think there are people out here that would love to get an autograph from you. Would you want to sign some autographs? Thank you very much. All right, while JC's busy